Now. There'll be none of that. In fact, we made sure of it. Make yourself at home. You're going to be here for a long while. I won't be far, so behave yourself. Same goes for all of you.
Luther, where's Bukra?
I'm here, in my room.
We're all here. The entire crew.
Then we've lost.
I wouldn't say uncle just yet. Everyone isn't exactly accounted for.
It's about time someone noticed I was missing.
Oh, we noticed Mara Sutnos. We were simply wondering when you'd see it fit to speak up.
Timing is everything. I can't cut power to those energy barriers.
But you can turn off that inhibitor device.
The rest, I leave to you.
Guard's coming back. You need to get out of sight, kid. It's your show, Haroona. Get ready.
Hey, could have sworn I turned this on. This is Grecia. Something's up with the prisoners. I need 2 guards posted in the hallway. Whatever you're up to, it's over.
Timing is everything. I can't cut power to those energy barriers.
But you can turn off that inhibitor device.
The rest, I leave to you.
Guard's coming back. You need to get out of sight, kid. It's your show, Haroona. Get ready.
Hey, could have sworn I turned this on.
We need to move. Before they realize what has happened.
Right. Haroona and I will take the bridge.
We got the rest of the ship covered.
You ready?
Hey, kid.
Thanks, old-timer.
Let's do this.
I've got her!
not be my last hunt. Mother of God! So, this...
That's all of them.
And the rest of the ship?
George, how are things your end?
We're just about done corralling the last of these chuckleheads. I haven't felt this alive since our prairie days.
Try not to enjoy yourself too much. You should get some rest. We have a hell of a fight ahead of us.
Please let me come with you.
For the last time, child, you cannot come.
I'm not a child.
Still too young to run headlong into danger.
I'm ready.
Not for this.
You said yourself I'm already more powerful than you are at my age.
Even if you could pull the stars from the sky, you cannot join me tonight.
What's the worst that could happen?
You could die.
You're coming back, right?
Fate willing. Life is fickle. There are no certain outcomes. We have only our potential. What I must do in Rikat is about my potential, not yours.
You can't just leave. What about me? I'm hopeless without you.
Do you truly believe that? After all I've taught you. You have a life ahead of you, Haroona. Learn to seize it. Make it your own.
Haroona? Haroona! We're coming up on recap.
You coming?
Talk to me.
I'm concerned about Luther. I think.
You think his last run-in with Mila has shaken the old boy to his core and could cost us all if he doesn't deal with it? How am I doing? I was a barman longer than I was ever a soldier. If I couldn't read people, I wouldn't have survived either job. Damn me. I think he may be right, in part. But I know he can overcome it. There's strength in that man like none I've ever seen.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, whether it's stealing an airship, sniffing out a bottle of 44-year-old whiskey, or stopping a power-mad Queastor with delusions of grandeur, Luther Goodwin will do what it takes. Count on it. And him. Let me ask you this, Haroona. Has Luther ever mentioned his sorry? I already told you I'm not one to spill someone else's secrets. But hearing your concerns about Luther, well, it's absolutely not my place to bring up, but we're up against it. And you have the right to know you can trust Luther, and why. So, nobody knows who his parents were, least of all Luther. The Lakota Sioux found him wailing in the smoking remains of a massacre, and raised him up in their way. And Luther always felt damn lucky for it. You might know all that. But when I met Luther, his wife still lived with the tribe. It was good for those girls of theirs too, but it was smallpox. Hit the camp while we were running down some artifact on the other side of the damn world. By the time we got back from Sumatra, they were gone. All of them. His wife, those sweet girls, and the family who saved him from becoming a goddamn coyote's breakfast all those years ago, and has stuck by him all this time. Just like that. Not even a chance to say goodbye. Never seen a man so broken, Haroona. The society helped him drive away the grief, but who can ever get over something like that? But you see, that's how I know he's going to make it. We all are. He's formed another family. You think it's a coincidence the man seems to have so many surrogate daughters?
I appreciate your honesty. I'll keep this to myself. And I'll trust Luther.
Make sure you have Luther's back. He certainly got yours.
So, we've arrived at the fateful hour. What it is the Americans like to call do or die time.
I just hope it doesn't turn out to be do and die. But if that's what it takes.
Haroona, I know we did not exactly start off with the warmest association, but
I also consider you a friend.
what Vincent is trying to do, it isn't something that can be fixed. You've heard the saying, the genie's out of the bottle? Well, here it could hardly be more literal. Session will be that genie, and the Cambrian device will act as the bottle. Once the device is activated, it is already too late.
Then we will make sure that never happens.
Good luck, my friend.
Haroona, did you see how I took down that guy with a pipe wrench? And then the other big ascendant with the same pipe wrench?
Oh, I'm afraid I didn't. But well done, Mara.
Of course I lost the pipe wrench after that, but I'm pretty sure it landed on an ascendant. So I still got the hat trick. And that was just the...
Mara, I'm really impressed. Really. But we have so little time to prepare for the fight ahead, and I need to... I want to hear the whole story without distraction. So when this is over, you and I will share a pot of tea, and you can tell me all about it.
Hey, maybe it'd make a good pub story, actually. I can see it now. Mara of the Morning Star, or Revenge of the Sky Queen, or Pipe Wrench Patty and the Lost City of Gold. I'll come up with a few more. We'll talk.
Haroona, can I ask you something?
Of course.
I guess. I just get the feeling that you might not be planning on coming back. Is Vincent really so bad you'd do anything to stop him?
Vincent and Reka? They aren't evil, if such a thing exists. And if Session's return really is inevitable, why not try to master that power? Reign in the destruction. From that perspective, it makes good, pragmatic sense.
Okay. Now you're making me nervous.
Don't be. He is completely destructive. Vincent doesn't care about the human cost. Even with the best of intentions, unleashing Session would potentially mean the deaths of countless lives. I don't trust anyone with that kind of power. Those with the best intentions, least of all. The best intentions usually unlock the worst in humanity. But that's not what you asked, is it, Mara? I solemnly swear that I am not planning to die today. Or become lost in the fold either. Vincent has overplayed his hand, and that gives us a fighting chance. So when I get back, we're going to trade some brand new stories.
Bet on it.
I never had a big sister, and I don't want to lose her anytime soon. I was wondering, you think Matos has turned into a mindless rifter yet? You can do this. I know you can.
One thing even I wasn't prepared for at our destination. Have you been down on deck to see the eye?
The what?
Oh, you can only see it from the air, and we were just calling it that because... this is amazing. What could have created a geological structure like that one? It's not all that surprising it's never been reported. It's far too large to see the shape from even a mountaintop. But from up here...
Well, you really need to slow down. What are you talking about?
Ricad. Huge concentric rings, miles across. The remnants of a great and ancient Sahin city.
Now you've got me curious. I'll make sure to go down to the observation deck.
Before you go, Haroona, remember this. Navigating the Fold is like navigating in the clouds or a foggy sea. You must have stable points of reference to create accurate coordinates before you unfurl your first sheet of vellum.
This will not be my first time in the Fold, you know.
And that's the kind of overconfidence that creates rifters. I can provide you no maps there. No compass can guide your way. No lantern illuminate your path. Only advice and time to prepare.
And I do appreciate it, Fortunato.
Just promise you'll be careful.
I promise.
I wish you luck, Bella.
Another blown fuse. At least it's not anything too important. One of the running lights. But it's a sign of a bigger problem.
The unreliability of electricity?
I will sorely miss you when we lose you to the vaudeville circuit, Haroona. My point is, this ship has been through a lot in a short time, and Vincent was supremely distracted. The rank-and-file ascendants manning the Morning Star, complete neophytes, and careless besides.
Is the ship going to make it?
Oh, she'll make it there. They didn't have that much time to louse her up. But the sooner we're able to perform a full refit, the better. Assuming some loose wire somewhere doesn't stall the engines while we're sailing above cloud cover.
Astrid, I wanted to thank you for your candor about Mara. Your daughter is very special.
She has her father's raw talent, but none of his less desirable traits. She is good and pure. A being of light. I would plow the Morning Star into a mountain to prevent her from being raised by that monster.
That seems like something you might want to share with the rest of the crew.
They've known me a bit longer than you have. This is only news to you.
Just to promise me that you'll give us a fair warning before you leave us stranded atop Mount Ararat.
The Morning Star will hold together. And so will we.
Reka is one of the unknown nine, Bukra.
Luther told me. It's a lot to process. How are you?
How do you think I am?
I truly could not begin to guess. Personally, I'm just as alarmed that she's working with Vincent and not a prisoner like we thought.
I can't believe that. I won't.
You saw her step into me, without permission, and threaten Luther's life.
I know, but there has to be some other explanation.
There could be, there could be. Haroona, I know what she means to you, how powerful she must be. If she tries to step into me again, I'm going to put her in the ground.
I understand.
Why is Reka working alongside Vincent? Why would they both want to free Session?
Especially since Reka is a nine. What would an immortal being want that's the same as a narcissist like Vincent?
You're assuming someone that's immortal can't be a narcissist. Not sure of your logic there.
Reka is selfless. She took me in and helped me when no one else on the planet would.
And how did she help herself when she did that? People commit acts of kindness all the time, but rarely are they truly selfless.
That day in the desert when I lost her, she tried so hard to protect me. She gave me her bracers. She taught me everything. She shaped my life. I don't want to believe that the person who did those things is like Vincent.
You don't have to. But you must open your mind to many possibilities if we're going to understand her motivations. If I could speak for her, I would.
I have to believe Reka hasn't turned. I know she breached your trust. And God, she's breached mine. But I'm deciding. I still believe in her.
Of course you do. Haroona, I don't disagree. There's too much that we don't know yet. The Leap Year Society values knowledge. We can only make the best decisions once we know as much as we can. That's my value too.
But you said you wanted to put Reka in the ground.
If she tried to take my body again. She didn't hurt a hair on Luther's head, lucky for her, so I have no score to settle. She gets one free taxicab ride with me, and that's it. Within that boundary, I can give her the benefit of the doubt. For you.
That means the world to me.
Don't worry. I've got your back.
All right, let's get to it.